This is Bill Biederman with the April 7th, Wednesday afternoon commodity comments from the Allendale trading desk. The dollar was higher today on concerns that there was more European problems and talk about the U.S.-Chinese currency trade balance disputes being resolved. But the dollar weakened up throughout the day, and then right now it's trading about unchanged. Well, that in conjunction with a lot of rumors caused commodities to go up dramatically today across the board. One rumor was that Wilmer International applied for import licenses to import 2 million tons of corn into China. That would be a pretty big deal if it happened, even though it's not that many bushels. It's only about 78 million bushel. It would be significant. We haven't seen that kind of import for a few years by China. But there were also rumors that China was buying some beans and bean oil. We aren't seeing any likely shift towards the U.S., although the talk of a strike down in Argentina did indicate that there'd be some business going to the U.S. That's a strike between the crushers and their laborers. However, that dispute has been resolved this morning, and a strike has been avoided. Also, there was talk about frost coming into the U.S. wheat belt and how that might do some significant damage. Our meteorologist is saying, yes, we might get some frost, but no, there won't be any damage to the crop, at least none that's permanent or significant. There's also talk in Newswire that rust was affecting 40% or could reduce 40% of the Texan wheat crop. Rust is a problem growing wheat, and it's hard to control. You can spray it a lot with a fungicide, but it's very costly to do. So that would be a story that would be worthwhile watching. Also, the new quarter and the new month and talk about new money coming into commodities was a factor today. And we did see fund buying. They've bought about 3,000 contracts of corn, 5,000 contracts of beans and wheat, and that pushed the markets up pretty sharply here. There is a USDA report that will be out Friday. We do have our pre-report estimates out on our webpage, Grain Fundamentals page 1. Also, we have a webinar. Is that going to be available, Greg, the webinar? To anybody who wants to, you can either look on our front page to get information on that or give us a call, and that'll give you a pre-analysis of what we're expecting in that report. That was done by Joe Victor just today. Also, the only other thing that will be affecting the market in a big way will be the weather. And right now the weather looks pretty good. Looks like for the next 10 to 15 days there's going to be significant field work done in the eastern half of the Corn Belt. The corn market today closed up 10 1/4 cents. May hit 356 3/4. It's up 12 cents now for the week. Resistance is at 360 to 370, so we're getting near that part of the resistance on the chart. Support is at 342. In the beans, we closed at 952 1/2, up 8 cents for the day, 10 1/2 higher for the week, and we're up against resistance there at 962, then 970 and 980. Support is at 930 and at 920. In the wheat market, we closed at 475 1/4. That was up 11 3/4 and 23 cents higher for the week. This market is within a nickel of resistance at 480 and also resistance at 498, support down in the 440 area. In the cattle market, lots of rumors there too. Cash cattle traded up over $100 this yesterday and today. We heard some cleanup trade at 102 today in Nebraska, and weights running about 30 pounds below year-ago levels. Smaller show list for next week provided a lot of good support, as well as talk that between the U.S. and Japan that we could get some beef deals put on the table where they would agree to start importing more beef. Truss beef market is in the 160 to 162 area versus 155 last week. Pretty good tone there. The April cattle closed at 99.27. That was up $2.02. The June cattle at 94.62. That was up $1.05, and we're getting close to resistance at $96 to $97, and we're up about $1.10 for the week. In the hog market, we closed at 84.62. That was up 32. That's $1.10 higher now for the week. Now, there is talk that Smithfield will be closing their Sioux City plant this Thursday instead of April 20th. We'll inform you on that tomorrow. In the June hogs, they closed at 84.67. That was up 37. That's $1.30 higher for the week. and resistance is at $86. Sugar market, we're also putting on some options in the sugar, so you might want to take a look at that. That's gotten down to very cheap levels here recently and could be pretty attractive market for some of the funds to come in if they want to be buying commodities. Also, if you look on page one of our main page of our homepage of our website, that's allendale-inc.com, you'll see that we have a special going on for $250. You're going to get 13 months worth of research. It's just a deal that you can't be passed up. So give us a call or sign up online for that. Go to allendale-inc.com or just call us at 800-262-7538. That's 800-2-MARKET.